Good evening all and welcome to FX Pimp's 5 Minute Farmyard. This is my little weekly summary I'm going to do every Sunday. It's just going to be slightly longer term, trying to give you a bit of an outlook for the longer term picture on these currency pairs. There's not necessarily going to be any advices on here, but there might be a little bit of information that might keep you out of some unnecessary bad positions. I'll do my best anyway, but let's, without further ado, start with this on the 10th of Sunday, the 10th of January. Let's start off with this dollar index. Excuse me if I'm talking fast, but there's quite a lot to go through. I only have a maximum of 10 minutes on here. It's now 20 past 6, so I've got the next 9.5 minutes to waffle on to you on this Sunday evening. Dollar index daily chart. What does that tell you? Tells me that it's moved up very, very aggressively, so aggressive that this 20 moving average has pulled too far away from this 50 moving average to warrant any further advances through this descending 200 moving average. My CCI is still down. Telling me what? Telling me that we're still in a downtrend. Alright, officially, yes, we have moved up and we've seen the dollar strength over the last couple of weeks, but I do think that this is struggling here and it's either going to consolidate slightly down into this region, somewhere between the 76.84 and the 76.22 region, or it's just going to go sideways. Personally, I think it has room to fall down a little bit. I'm not saying a hell of a lot, and therefore I'm not going to get too excited about any longer term long positions on this dollar until we see this 20 crossing this 50 crossing this 200, and this 200 curling around and starting to ascend upwards. The trajectory suggests so far at the moment we are still in a downtrend. We're struggling to get through there and a pullback is needed. So weak dollar for week commencing 11th of January. That's my synopsis, and let's have a look, see if we've got any backup. If we're looking at a weak dollar, we want a strong Wall Street, a strong oil and a strong gold market. Let's look Wall Street. Does it look weak? Actually, no, it doesn't. It looks pretty strong. So there's clue number one. We've got the green CCI. We are looking pretty bid on that front. Oil futures, yeah, well, you can argue that they are a little bit overbought, possibly room for a pullback, which would possibly see Wall Street stagnating or going sideways this sort of fashion for a while. If oil falls down, energy stocks will be sold, or some profit taking will be prevalent in the energy stock sectors of the Wall Street and the world stock markets, and therefore Wall Street will not advance as much as we thought it might. But let's not forget, green CCI, green candles, broken previous highs, got to stick with the trend which is up, okay? Gold also, daily chart suggests, is it a triple top? Well, you look at a 15-minute chart or a 60-minute chart, you might say, well, hell yeah. But I think 11.38, if that goes, we're looking at 11.66 this week potentially. We've got the affirmative CCI. We've got my only reservation here is we've got my daily 20 is still below my daily 50. My daily 50 is still heading up, so this might be a little blip. Got a bounce there off the weekly 20 moving average, and I do believe that this has got some room to the upside, so 11.66 or thereabouts. So we've got the potential for strong gold, strong oil and strong Wall Street. Therefore we have potential for weak dollar. Now, weak dollar, what does that tell us? We're looking to sell dollars, so are we looking to buy pounds? Oh, that's a 60-minute chart on the wrong... there we go. Are we looking to buy pounds at the moment? 60-minute chart says, well, not really. Not really a lot going on here. There's a big gap between my 20 moving average and my 50 moving average. My 200 is still moving up. CCI is still down. I'm making higher lows. Interested? Not. Swiftly moving on, euro dollar, same story here really, massive gap between the 20 and 50, weekly pivot below the monthly pivot, a little bit of a contrast of opinion. This is it going to do one or two things. It's going to go sideways, allow this to catch up, or it's going to push up to here. Do I want to go short here with a stop loss above here? Absolutely not. No momentum to the downside, you can tell by the CCI, swiftly moving on. Dollar Swiss is going to be the opposite. Actually looks more appealing to the downside, doesn't it? Dollar Swiss is having a little go at this daily 50. If that breaks, you could see this back down to this sub parity level. But am I that interested in it? Well, yes, I am. But I don't want to put too many eggs in one basket, and I've got a couple of better opportunities, I think, lined up for you. Let's have a quick look at the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD downside potential, what? WS2, perhaps 101.80, something like that. Does that turn me on? No, it doesn't. Not on a Sunday anyway, dollar CAD. I'm sorry to disappoint you, darling. But here's a couple that I do like. Little bit toppy here on the Aussie. Aussie is very much governed by the gold market, ladies and gentlemen, and if gold does push up, we're going to see Aussie back up at 94, then some. Okay, little bit perhaps overcooked at the moment. You'd have to say that with this golden cross yet to transpire, we are probably looking at a little bit of stagnation until this catches up. But a bounce down to this 90.85 would look like a good opportunity to be going long on this particular pair. Anywhere between 90.50, somewhere around here. Some support off of here, then bang, that looks like a corker, as does Kiwi. Little bit, like I say, overbought again. One thing I like about these two is, look, you can see green candle, red candle with a higher high, green candle with a lower high. Looks like we're going to fall down. Look at this, this Kiwi. We've got the golden cross coming in here, 20 through the 50. That's what we call the golden cross. We've got a little bit of a stretch mark here between our little, between our little moving average through here and our red. So we're looking for just perhaps a little pull down to this 72.50, somewhere around there, and then bang back up to 75 perhaps. Potential of 250 pips there. We've got a 21 CCI, a little bit overbought. Let's wait what happens. But cable, nothing. Euro, nothing. Swiss, nothing. CAD, nothing. Aussie, Kiwi, yes, we're going to look for opportunities this week. I'm going to get you in on the 5-minute charts through the farmyard, and we're going to look to hold these babies, because I do believe that if gold punctures that level, what was the level? Let's have a quick look. Sorry, I'm talking too fast like a horse commentator, but inside the final furlong, I'm running out of time, and 11.38 could be the level it breaks through there. Could go 11.66. It's hard work on a Sunday, isn't it? But that's my theory anyway, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe that Kiwi and Aussie would represent the best value for long positions later in the week. Let's see what happens Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Hopefully we can get into some of these and play these all the way back up for a couple of 100 points each. But I'll keep you posted on that. That's my weekly update from the daily charts. Over and out. Roger Copy. Thank you very much. Zach Lloyd. Good night. God bless.